Had two words for how ICE is now operating, even with Kristi Noem out and Markwayne Mullin in. Amateur hour. And Sheriff Paul Heroux from Bristol County, Massachusetts, is our first guest tonight. Sheriff, thanks so much for being with us. Why did you decide to reject ICE's request and to push back so publicly?
Well, in November first of all, thank you for having me on. Back in November, I changed our policy at the jail, and we no longer voluntarily give ICE information. We only give ICE what we are legally required to give them. And that came on the heels of ICE and DHS not being a good law enforcement partner to this county jail. I inherited a lawsuit from my predecessor. ICE and DHS left us on our own to handle that and to navigate it. We asked for assistance from them, and they said, no, we're not going to help you. So, we ended up having to pay out about $1 million, 800,000 in settlement, 200,000 in legal fees. But they showed that they are not a good law enforcement partner, and that was just the start of it. But then, since then, what we've seen with ICE is, as I said, it's just amateur hour. It's very unprofessional. The way they go about things is just nothing I want to be associated with.
The DHS spokesperson, a DHS spokesperson, put out a statement to the Boston Globe saying that it is sad to see the verbal gymnastics that the Bristol County Sheriff had to flounder through in order to state the obvious. They unapologetically release criminal, illegal aliens onto the streets of Massachusetts. What is your response? Do you believe that you're making the community safer by having these policies and not handing this person over?
We follow state and federal law. Under the state law, Lund versus Commonwealth of Massachusetts, we are legally required to release somebody when they post bail. U.S. Attorney out of Boston, who was appointed by Trump, Leah Foley, said you are bound by state law. She said that to all 14 sheriffs in Massachusetts. On top of that, the Arizona v. United States court decision from 2012 basically said that states are not allowed to do their own federal immigration policy. And if somebody posts bail and we decide to hold somebody, we are then conducting our own federal immigration policy. And Arizona v. United States says that. 14th Amendment of the Constitution says all persons are subject to all laws. And with that being the case, we have to treat everyone the same. Whether you're illegal or legal, whether you're a U.S. citizen or not, everybody's treated the same under the 14th Amendment. So with what ICE is doing, they're basically asking me to break the law, break state law and federal law, and I'm not going to do that.
The Trump administration is arguing that folks here illegally are a threat to Americans. They need to be deported right away, and that should take precedent over any local or state laws. What is your response?
I have two things to say about that. First, if that's your concern, then change the laws. Okay, and that way, people like me, who I'm an elected sheriff, I'm a politician, but I'm also a sheriff, we can then be consistent with that. So on top of that, let's think about this for a second. Imagine a real scenario that we've had in our jail and other county jails in Massachusetts and probably a lot of other places. If somebody is grabbed and as soon as they post bail and then they're deported, all you've done is address the civil violation. But if somebody was supposed to serve go before a judge, for example, and be tried in a court, and then if they're found guilty for a state crime, if you just deport them, you've never addressed that. And this is a very real thing that I've talked to several prosecutors in Massachusetts where they had somebody who is they were trying to prosecute, and like ICE would just deport the person. What were they trying to prosecute them for? Child sex rape, like murder, domestic violence. And when ICE just takes somebody and deports them, you never address those state crimes, those really serious state crimes. They get deported, they go back to their home country, and then they're walking scot-free. What I say is, if somebody posts bail, let them come back to stand trial. And then when they stand trial, let's get a conviction and then have them serve a sentence and then deport them. But if you don't do it, if you just deport them, the victim and the family never saw justice.
Sheriff Paul Heroux, we have to leave the conversation there. We appreciate your perspective. Thanks for joining us.
Thanks for having me on.